Welcome back to my channel. In today's vlog, I'm going to be taking you through 3 different recipes that are healthy, easy, and macro friendly. Something that I feel like we can all relate to and find it easy that we can come back to these recipes when we're busy or just need more convenience in our life. So I just finished up writing down the 3 recipes that I'm going to be sharing with you. So let's dive right into recipe number 1.
I've made this recipe before. I shared it on a previous video, but I am going to be making my vegan date granola bars. I'm adding a few different ingredients just to try it out. I haven't tried this exact recipe before, something a little bit different, but I have all my dry ingredients here. I'm going to add to my mixing bowl first, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I am going to start by adding 1 scoop of the Vegan Power Pro from First Form. This is the vanilla creme. Do 1 full heaping scoop into my bowl. 1/2 cup of organic buckwheat flour. I do this because it's gluten-free. You can use any kind of flour that you want. So I have mine measured out here. I'm going to add that. 2 cups rolled oats. I picked this up from my local health food store. I get the gluten-free rolled oats. I already put 1 cup in here, so I'm going to put the second one in my dry ingredient bowl as well. And then this is something that I'm adding new to the recipe too. I used to do, or in my previous ones I did pepitas as well, but this is cranberries, pepitas. They actually came in my salad kits so that I don't eat this in the dressing with. I get it from Aldi, and I saved these actually because I was like, oh, that'd be super great in the granola bars. So I'm gonna put 2 packages in here just to add a little bit of crunchiness and a little more flavor. And I am going to do some flaxseed. There's not much left in here, maybe a 1/4 cup, probably not even. So I'm just gonna dump the rest of that in here. Great source of fiber if you need something to help with digestion. And then I'm doing 1 teaspoon of cinnamon for my last dry ingredient here. So these are all my dry ingredients. I am just going to mix it together, and then I will do the wet ingredients and dates, and I will add it all together. And then I'm gonna have my 3 wet ingredients, and I'm gonna add it to the saucepan, and I'm gonna heat it over medium heat until it's all melted together, and then I will add it to the dry ingredients. So I'm gonna do 1/2 cup of almond butter. You can do peanut butter too. Any kind of nut butter will work. Pure vanilla extract, and then a 1/4 cup of raw maple syrup. So I'm gonna put that all in the saucepan now. So as you saw, I added the wet ingredients as well as the blended dates in with the dry ingredients. So I folded both of those ingredients together, and now I'm going to just finish with some almonds in here to give it a little extra crunch. Then I just transferred everything over from the mixing bowl to whatever size pan you prefer. I just do this so it's thick enough and it's a little bit gooey when it's done. And then I'm going to put it in the oven at 370 for 25 minutes. This next recipe is super great for an easy lunch or dinner if you want to make it in bulk for an entire family. I chopped up some garlic, so I'm going to saute that with some green onions, and then I have extra basil left over, so I am going to chop this up, put this in to give it a little extra flavor, and this is going to be an artichoke mixture over rice. So I will take you along and show you everything that I put in here. So as my garlic, green onion, and basil saute in here, I'm going to drain and rinse these artichoke hearts, and then I'm going to cut them up, and I will add them to the rest of the mixture and saute everything together. All that sautés and cooks up, I'm going to chop this chicken up. I'm going to cook it as well, and then that way I can have rice with all of the sauteed vegetables here, and then add chicken for my protein source. In the meantime, I am going to get my quinoa boiling in hot water so it can get cooked, and then this is going to be my base layer, a nice good complex carb source. Okay, now that my quinoa is done and cooked, I am just going to put this down as my base layer in my container. So that is what the quinoa looks like. And then everything I chopped up earlier, so the artichoke, basil, green pepper, and garlic, everything was sauteed in here, and I'm just going to top it on top of the quinoa. Alright, so now we have the quinoa and the mixture on top with the vegetables, and then I'm just going to top it with some cooked chicken. The cooked chicken's on top. The last thing I'm going to do is add some fresh ground pepper, and that is going to be all for this meal. Just a few quick meal prep tips. I always cook my protein in bulk, so I did chicken. I already set some aside in other dishes that I've made for the week, like this one. I have chicken in here, and then leftover unseasoned chicken I'll just leave in here so it's easy to grab. And then I also had turkey, which I bought in bulk at Aldi, and I portioned them up into 4-ounce little baggies here so they're quick and easy to grab out of the fridge, and I know exactly what is in each baggie amount. And then lastly, I am cooking up some ground turkey breasts, just unseasoned again, so I can have it in the fridge, and then super easy to grab on top of salads or spaghetti, squash, pasta, anything really, and then you can add your own sauces and seasonings. This third recipe is pretty simple. I just picked up these two things. These are both bird's eyes from Walmart. This one is shredded white cabbage and carrots, and it's seasoned with salt and black pepper. The macros on here are super great. It is 5 carbs, less than 1 protein, 1.5 grams of fat, and there are 3 servings in this bag, so even if you did the entire bag, it'd be 15 carbs, which isn't bad at all. So I'm going to do this with this, and this is just vegetable pasta. It is lentil based with marinara sauce. Both of these can just go in the microwave for super quick and convenient cooking. I'm going to mix the two together and then divide it by 2, and then I'm going to top it with 2 packets of tuna, because each packet is 16 grams of protein, and I want a higher protein meal before bed tonight, so this will give me 32 grams of protein plus whatever is in this as well. I heated this up in the microwave, and now I am going to just dump everything in one mixing bowl, and then I'm going to heat the other one and add it to here as well. I did this shredded white cabbage and carrots as well in the microwave, so it's nice and hot. I'm going to add it to the mix here. I'm going to stir everything together and divide it into 2 different meals. I divided by 2, so I have 1 serving in here, another serving in here for tomorrow or later this week. And now I'm going to top the serving I'm going to have right now with 2 of these tuna packets. And like I said, each package of this tuna specifically, it's just plain. It has 16 grams protein, 0 fat, 0 carbs. So it's a really great source of protein, which is why I did 2 packages. And then I'm just gonna mix everything together. I'll probably top it with a little bit of crushed pepper. And this is all for my third meal. Okay, and that wraps up the 3 recipes that I wanted to share with you. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope it's helpful. I hope you find them just as tasty as I do. These are 3 that I come back to on a very regular basis. If you like this type of content, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and make sure you're subscribed. You can also follow me on Instagram here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.